Pickens County Post 149, located right here in Jasper, Georgia. Coming down the street, we've got Old Glory and the Color Guard. I'm loving the safety measures that the city has taken, it looks like, to make sure that our patrons of this parade stay safe. I'm really glad to see these guardrails up. You never know. So this is helpful. All right, coming down the street is Chapter 47 of the Disabled American Veterans. And leading the parade are members of Pickens County's Chapter 47 of the Disabled American Veterans. They serve North Georgia, the disabled veterans of North Georgia, and provide honor guards for the military funerals and color guards for local events such as today. Veterans Day was started as Armistice Day in 1918. But in 1954, it was renamed Veterans Day, and that's to honor all those people who have served over the years to protect and defend our nation and to promote justice and peace throughout the world. And following in behind the color guard is the Jasper Police and Fire Departments, and we can't say enough good things about the work that these departments are doing. They help to keep our community safe, and as our community continues to grow, their work requirements continue to grow, and they continue to keep a high level of service for our community, and we appreciate that. To get involved with the Disabled American Veterans or with any sort of veterans association. If throughout the community, we'll introduce others as they come down the street. They can always use volunteers to help them. And right now we're recognizing the Army, the Navy, the Marines, the Coast Guard, and the newest arm of the military is Space Force. Following up behind our Jasper City Police and Jasper City Fire Department is the Pickens High School Band, the Pride of Pickens. They're playing patriotic music in the pit. The mission of the band will be to march forward in an endless pursuit of higher standards to enable students to become lifelong advocates of music and develop characteristics that will shape students into a positive contributor to society. Walking tall, bold, reminds you of the fife and drum from way back before the Revolutionary War days. Here we have the Sequoia and Hightower chapters of the Daughters of the American Revolution, and behind their banner are the representatives of Sequoia and Hightower. They were founded in 1890 and headquartered in Washington, D.C. The Daughters of the American Revolution. They're also looking for volunteers, and millions of service hours they put in too. We are honoring today Quentin Stiles, who served in the U.S. Navy during the Korean War and the Vietnam War. He is a member of the American Legion and the Pickens Post 1949. And who do we have here? It appears we may have a founding father, namely George Our Grand Marshal for this year's Veterans Day Parade is Miss Jo Niblett. She served as the Bell Aircraft Corporation plant in Marietta, Georgia during World War II. Because of her small stature, she was selected to perform riveting and welding construction in the nose section of the B-29 Super Fortress bomber, and she's a real live Rosie the Riveter! Give it up for Rosie, Miss Jo Niblett. And thank you to the American Legion providing our nice patriotic float demonstration for Miss Jo Niblett. And we also have Quentin Stiles being honored from the Navy. The American Legion Pickens County Post 149 is led by Commander Jay Misback, and perfectly restored Jeep compliments. I think we've just seen that Jeep pass by. His driver today was the Sergeant First Class Matt Underberg, the U.S. Army. Commander Misback was followed by members of the Post 149 in several vehicles. Here we go. Including a few willing to ride their float in today's cold weather. And it is a little nippy out there. And we've just seen John Martin pass by representing the Army. And the North Georgia Mountain Detachment 1280. Thank you to our Marines, always first in there, always first. And a great display there for them. We've got Jim Adams with the Navy and the DAV, and we appreciate their participation with Nellie Bell here, Jeep, and we've got the Jeep Brigade. I want to read some to you about the United States Marine Corps Detachment 1280. Next are the members. The mission of the Marine Corps League is to promote the interest and to preserve traditions of the United States Marine Corps, strengthen the fraternity of the Marines and their families, serve Marines and the Navy personnel who wear or who have worn the Eagle, Globe, and Anchor, and foster the ideals of Americanism and patriotic volunteerism. The Veterans of Foreign Wars with Sergeant David S. Collins. The post is 12239 and was recently established here in Jasper in honor of Sergeant David S. Collins. He was a soldier lost, local soldier lost during the Operation Iraqi Freedom. The fosters camaraderie amongst the United States veterans of overseas conflicts to serve our veterans, the military, and our communities. So this one's very near and dear to our hearts. We appreciate the senior helpers and their float today, honoring our veterans in the different arms of the American forces. Thank you, David Shivington, for being in the parade today. And we appreciate Home Depot representing. Thank you. Home Depot loves their veterans. We have the Sons of the American Legion next up from the American Legion Squadron 149. Did you know that your son or your grandson of a veteran can help join the Sons of the American Legion? Hello, little grandson. They work alongside the Pickens Post 149 members to help the needy in our community and promote Americanism. And they even have a Jeep parade or brigade that helps lead the annual Freedom Wheels Fund Drive visiting our veterans memorials. And while you're at it today, we're going to bring this parade all the way down to our Veterans Memorial Park, something that we're very proud of here in the community, and we invite you to come visit anytime. We have Day Chevrolet, and they love their veterans. Parrish Lowry, State Farm, everyone loves to save money and customize a coverage plan that helps protect those that are important to you. We've got the Ladies Boutique, and we've got the Mountain Customs. They like to customize cars for you, just like Parrish Lowry likes to customize insurance coverage for you. You saw earlier the senior helpers from Camp Rome and Cartersville that have established by the Thomas and Melanie Blanton family. They are advocates for high quality care. The senior helpers members serve this area, and their primary goal is to provide hog quality for their clients and families. And we've got coming up, again, we've got the Jasper City Police followed up by the Pickens County Sheriff's Office. We appreciate having our city mayor here today, as well as our commissioner. I believe that concludes our parade for today. We've got Days Chevrolet, Gypsy Roots, Ladies Boutique, and we've got the Georgia Mountain Custom Hot Rods. We appreciate all of them being here today. And we're going to conclude this ceremony down at the Veterans Memorial Park. Donations can always be made in honor of your favorite veteran to help complete and expand the Veterans Memorial Park. Again, we appreciate our veterans and all those who have served and made sacrifices for our country. And happy Veterans Day!